Yo, what up, squad? It's your boy, this back again with another video, and I just want to talk to y'all, man, because I know we got the Marvels movie coming out next month, and it seems like everybody and their mama is just pissing all over this film, and it still hasn't even come out yet. I don't know what everybody's issue is when it comes to this Cara Danvers chick. You know what I mean? I don't understand what the hate is. I don't know if it's just how she comes off. I don't know what it is about this character or the actress behind this character. I forgot what her name is. But it's like, yo, wait till the movie comes out before y'all decide to judge it, before y'all decide to throw it under the bus. Y'all are judging and throwing this movie under the bus simply off one actress, and we don't even know, we don't even really know, like, just what to expect when it comes to this movie. And like I said, I know Marvel right now is hitting the lows of the lows because obviously when we look at just where they're at and what they're doing, things have not been going smooth lately. Whether it's been the TV shows and currently the movies, but it's like Marvel, or should I say the Marvels, is really rock bottom for the MCU, because it's just like, you look at the numbers the people are projecting, it isn't looking good. You look at the seats at movie theaters, you look on the apps, and it's not looking good. It's like nobody is excited to see this movie, and it's just disappointing, man. I'm not super excited to see it, but I definitely want to see it. I like the first movie, so I'm looking forward to seeing this one. And I'm hoping that it's going to be a good movie. I feel like it's been a while since I've talked about anything movie-wise, superhero-related. I don't know, maybe it's always been like a DC, not a DC, but a Marvel movie, and then maybe a DC movie and then a Marvel movie, but lately it's just been nothing. I can't even remember the last Marvel movie that I sat through. But I'm hoping that this movie is going to knock it out of the park, because Marvel needs something good right about now. I have been currently watching the Loki Season 2 series, but I haven't been doing any reviews. I believe after the first review, we didn't get a lot of feedback. I didn't really get anybody watching it. So I'm going to watch it to enjoy it, but I'm not going to review it just because there hasn't been nobody talking about it. I know people have been talking about why not bring back Iron Man, Chris Evans, and I'm sorry, not Iron Man and Chris Evans, but Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., and Chris Evans, Captain America. And it's like, unless Marvel has a serious, clear direction, there's no reason to bring them back. And quite honestly, I don't think they should come back. I think they left on a high note, and they should just, enjoy their time doing other projects. Now, if sometime in the future they decide they want to come back for maybe a one-off thing, I'm cool with it. It's superhero stuff. There's always some way to explain how Robert Downey Jr. came back, or how Chris Evans got young again, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just think right now the character should definitely stay away from Marvel. They ended it on a good high note. Keep it that way. I think that, Thor, Chris Hemsworth should have walked out when they walked out as well, on a high note. But then he had to come back and do that god-awful abomination Thor 4. And so, like I said, Marvel is just in a really crappy state right now. The Marvels are dropping next month, but nobody's excited to see it. And it sucks, man, because maybe there's a small handful of people that want to see it, but it's like, that's it. Everybody else, from what I've seen all over Twitter, have been trashing the hell out of this movie. And, it just hasn't been looking good. Now, I've also talked about, on the other side, DC. There's really nothing to talk about when it comes to DC, because they only got one more movie coming out this year, which is the Aquaman 2 film. And after that, the whole thing is being rebooted. But it's like, there's some people on both sides of the fence. Some people that are excited for the DCU, and some people that are not excited for the DCU. because they've had to watch the DCEU just crash and burn and go down in a pile of flames because the old regime had no idea what they were doing. And I, for one, have said it before, and I'm going to say it again, just rip the Band-Aid off. I do feel like it's time to let the DCEU go because, like it or not, we're getting a new Superman, we're getting a new Wonder Woman eventually, a new Flash, a new Cyborg, a new Aquaman, just a new everything, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's hard for fans to grasp, the thought that the DCEU is dead, but it is officially dead and buried. It will be at the end of this year after this Aquaman 2 movie comes out. Now, I've seen the trailer. I think it looks good, but the reason I think it's not going to do good box office-wise, one, the marketing prize is going to be there for it. Two, like I said, we're moving on. Everybody's moving on to the DCU. Three, there's not going to be a third film after this movie. So people are probably going to look at why should I spend my hard-earned money to go see this movie when it's not going to mean anything at the end of the day. And I cannot question people who feel like that. I honestly agree with them. Now, I probably will go see it. I'm not exactly sure what day it comes out. I think it was Christmas Day or the 20th. I just don't understand what theaters are going to be open on Christmas Day. Who wants to be at the theater on Christmas Day? Maybe the day after, the day after that, but not the day of, you know what I mean? But with the DCU getting started up, I know there's a handful of projects that people don't really know anything about, like Creature Commandos, and I forgot what else that is dropping on the DCU side. The prequel story to, Wonder Woman and her whole island. There's that. And I know we got the Lanterns. I think that's a live action property or animated. I can't remember if that. And then you got Peacemaker Season 2, which is going to address what's up with the DCEU no longer being canon, moving forward with the DCU. And then, of course, you got Superman Legacy, the official start. And then I read on Twitter that James Gunn and I guess his team are trying to figure out what they're going to do with the actor who plays Blue Beetle, how they're going to fit him into the new DCU. Maybe he just liked the guy and wanted to keep him around. Honestly, I thought the movie was a piece of trash. I didn't care for it. Not saying the actor did a bad job. I just didn't care for the family-friendly Disney Plus vibe of the movie. And then, there's just a lot of stuff going on when it comes to, the DC side trying to get all their ducks in a row going forward, whether it be the animated universe, connecting with whatever it is that James Gunn is trying to do. I just hope that he knows what he's doing. And, getting back over to the Marvel side with the Marvels again, it's just not looking good. People are just not happy about it. You see a lot of YouTubers making a lot of videos saying that, the embargo isn't dropping for the Marvels until the day before the movie. So I don't expect this movie to have glowing reviews. I really don't care about the Rotten Tomatoes score just because it's Rotten Tomatoes and they've just been known to not, know what they're doing when it comes to giving scores on movies, because they'll give a good score to a bad movie and give a bad score to a great movie. So I really don't trust them when it comes to scores. I just go see a movie for myself and just try to get my own opinion of it. And that's what I think people need to do when it comes to the Marvel's film. Don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes, because I've known that there have been people out there who have looked at the score for a movie and decided because it is a bad score, they will not see a movie. And I think that's the wrong way to go about it. See a movie for yourself, and then you decide. Like I said, perfect example for me. This is just a trailer. I'm not going to say that it's a completely different thing from scores. But, when I saw the movie trailer for the Ghostbusters, I believe it was 2015, 2016, the trailer did nothing for me. I've seen clips from the movie, not recently, but way after the movie came out, and it did nothing for me, and it made me not want to see the movie. But when it comes to scores, you should get your own opinion of it. And like I said, when it comes to the Marvels, you need to get your own opinion rather than trust Rotten Tomatoes or go off what people post on Twitter. Just because people are posting about, whatever drama is going on with the Cara Danvers actress doesn't mean that should dictate whether you want to see the movie or not. I know she wanted to have this movie be Captain Marvel 2, rather it being, the Marvels. But it's not just about her, it's about this whole team. And like I said, I hope it's going to be a good movie. I think Marvel really needs something to uplift them again, especially with all the stuff that they've been going through. But we definitely are going to have to wait and see what they have in the bag. I don't think that this phase, what 5 we're in right now, has been starting off really good. I've seen people post videos talking about, Marvel's going to reboot, Kevin Feige's going to reboot it after Avengers, I believe, Secret Wars. So we just have to wait and see. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace, I'm out.